Hey, and welcome to the second game in the finals of Go4Sc2's early Sunday Cup with $100 on the line, €100 on the line, which is a bit more than $100, my money. And it's Azubu's very own San versus Tomikus. This time on Whirlwind, and casting with me again is Zweeg.
Hey.
In the bottom right-hand corner, as the blue Protoss player getting in before Zweeg can cut me off again, is San. Gotcha.
You got me this time. And playing for Dika, it's Tomikus. So, yeah, by the way, for you guys who don't know who we are Poison TV. We cast almost every single day of the week, and we've casted these Go4Sc2s for quite some time. And right now we have 7 casters, me and Dale, 2 of those, of course, and also a huge shout out. We haven't actually done that this cup, so I kind of feel bad, to our amazing observer who keeps everything in place. It's Schmigel, of course, so huge shout out to him. And yeah, I mean, if you want to check out more, don't forget to follow us here below, and also we have a schedule down below, a really dynamic schedule. We're gonna update it tonight so you can see the next week's upcoming casts. But anyhow, let's get back into the game. What's happening, Dale?
Nothing so far.
Oh.
Scouts are moving out. Well, the overlords are moving out. We've got a late scout here by San, but he tends to be that guy that we were talking about earlier in the evening who knows what he's doing. He doesn't have to scout because he's doing what he's going to do, and then he's going to shove it up, you know, in your mouth and see if you can deal with it.
Yeah, and Tomikus as well. I mean, he's a really good player, and he really tried to hold last game. He did well in the beginning with all those links, forcing his opponent back. But I felt that Sun always knew what he was doing. You know, he forced out the links. He managed to hold without losing too much. I mean, a really nice play from Sun overall. And I'm really afraid that Tomikus, you know, if he actually, you know, has what it takes to beat this kind of guy, because we haven't seen much from him. And I'm really hoping that Tomikus got some aces up his sleeve, because, you know, I think, especially Son, but you know, most people here in the Go4Sc2 has seen the standard plays. They know the standard plays inside and out. I mean, we have so many great players here, like Bly, Goody, and so many. You know, they know these kind of things. So if you want to beat these pros in the finals, you can't just play Stanley every time unless you have an amazing capability of you know, multitasking, micromanagement, and macro management. So I mean, usually we see someone with a really special style coming into the semi and finals.
Even then, you can't get them. It won't get them all the way, as we just saw with Space Marine, who was possibly the best amateur I've seen in Go4Sc2. Just from what I saw tonight,
He's not an amateur. He's not an amateur.
He's at that level. And what do you mean?
No, he's playing for Copenhagen Wolves like a pro team.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, and he's really good. He's really good. But yeah, I mean, I must agree though. I think what you mean rather is like, you know, he's not the kind of pro that you hear of that as much as these kind of guys though. Like Son,
I didn't mean amateurs as in bad player. I mean amateur as in he's not someone who is paid to go to every tournament like an Innovation or an MMA or someone like that.
Yeah, he's not up on that level. Yeah, he's not on Innovation level. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can always, yeah, I think we have different opinions on that. But anyhow, right now Tomikus though, he's getting out. You know, he's not doing way too much. He's getting out his normal speed. No more mining gas, so we aren't going to see many upgrades there. Anyhow, Sun though, he's getting his double gateway once again. Not going for the forge in the front, not going for the third gateway. I kind of like this style because we used to see always 3 gateways blocking off, but he's really delaying this one, or even just skipping this one for now, and maybe blocking off with forge.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's PvZ, so there's definitely going to be some sort of wall-off. Yeah, I'd say probably the Forge. You never want to risk the Cybercore on the wall. I think, like, most people tend to avoid it, but I think, like, on Frost now, you kind of have to put one of your tech buildings in there, which is unfortunate. So we've got the double gateway down, so he might go into Stalker production. Again, we do have an engagement in the middle of the map. And the Stargate goes down in the wall, so unfortunately putting a tech building there, but them's the breaks. We do see the Mothership Core engaging those Zerglings, which is what I was seeing on the minimap, flashing away there.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, with the Stargate, I do believe he's going to get Phoenix. I mean, we've seen it so many times. Also, this, you know, the same wall off every single time as well. You see the 2 gateways in the front, you see the Stargate go down, you get out those Phoenix. and just make sure that the opponent cannot get map control. And once again though, Tomikus getting so many links against San, who's only on 3 gateways, which means that right now it's 30 probes against 20 drones, and he's still not making any drones. He has 7 lava. If he makes those into links, he's going to be so far behind. I'm really hoping for his sake. Yeah, there we go, 9 drones on the way. But still, San forcing so many units. He even stays here. Look at that, he stays with the motion core and those zealots, you know, to make sure that he loses as many links as possible, trying to clean this up, which means that Tomikus right now is at a disadvantage. And also we see an Oracle coming out.
Yeah, there's so many links down. Maybe he's just going to try and bust through this wall regardless. There's only a Zergling, sorry, a drone, probe there now, and they take down the drone very quickly. And a probe, he did see the Oracle pop out though, so that's going to limit the effectiveness of that Oracle. The Zerglings working away on that pylon, trying to get through that wall there, and maybe they will. There's only 2 sentries. They're going to run out of energy eventually, and they're not doing a whole bunch of damage. There is 4 sentries now, so that is enough sentries to always have a single force field up. They did get, I think they did get one of the pylons, but it was backed up by a second pylon. And we do have the zealots now in the natural.
Yeah, they're actually killing off queens, and this is so important because of that Oracle can do so much damage if you actually manage to do that. And right now, nice damage from San, but he doesn't want to lose his motion core, which is the case here. Is going to get clutch recall here, and this Oracle didn't actually do any damage, but nice pick off here, killing off a few queens, killing off quite a few Zerglings. Tomikus will clean this pylon up, but I think San right now is in a nice position. Look at the supply. Usually you want to have the reverse supplier here, where the Zerg is in the lead, but now San is actually going for a quite risky 3rd base against only 2 bases of Tomikus.
Yeah, so again, the effectiveness of the Oracle, if he can keep it alive, is that fear. You know, you're going to have to put up spores. The spores are up, but are they going to be enough? So you keep that, as we can see him keeping that queen position into place. You know, it's really like that. The fear of oracles and warp prisms is an underutilized utility. I think like contaminate, like we were talking about earlier, and now a huge pack of links streaming across the field yet again. Maybe trying to see if there's, yeah, he's going to try and scout the 3rd, maybe get some damage done there. He does see the first Void Ray though, so that's going to be a big help.
Yeah, I mean, he does scout the Void, so that, as you say, you know, it's a big tell, you know, you don't just get 1 Voider, you get quite a few of them, especially if you get 3rd base. You're not going to push with 2 Voiders this late into the game. You're going to mass them up quite a bit, and we do see a Spire in response.
Yeah, interesting play. Is he going to try and counter the Void Rays with Corruptors or something, or is he just going to go Muters and say to hell with whatever you're doing and just destroy him? He's only on 2 bases. He's getting his 3rd now. No gas is up at the 3rd yet. He is banking a lot of gas. He does have 5, and as we know, the early bank with the Spire means Muters almost exclusively.
Yeah, he's banking quite a bit when it comes to that gas, and right now we see him making so many links though. He only has. Oh, he doesn't have that many links out on the map though, and this could actually turn quite scary for him very quickly. He doesn't have the units. He has been droning quite heavily, so right now making about 20 links. He has about 30 out on the map right now, and the Spire hasn't even finished. He will be able to pick this 3rd off, no question about it. The question is, can he actually pick off the, you know, can he actually kill his opponent before the Muters come out or not? He'll be able to make about 10 Muters, but he's actually supply blocked right now. Those will die so quickly, and making 7 more. But that means that we aren't going to see Muters for quite some time. And if these links attack without the Muters, they're just going to get cleaned up. So he's going for the counter-attack instead. But the warping capabilities of Tomikus are just, of San is just amazing.
Yeah. Those lanes get us around on 2 of the reinforcing zealots, but there is a pylon now in the 3rd. Big engagement there, really nice force field there, allowing some of them to get around into the zealots, giving the zealots the path to get through, but protecting the sentries. The Void Ray is just going to town on everything they can touch, and these zealots may actually go down. There are a lot of lings there. Oh no, they won't. They're going to get it's like a lawnmower over wet grass, just completely destroying those Zerglings, and that's going to be the GG play. I think there's just way too much here for San. Played it out perfectly again, just a flawless game.
Yeah, very well done. The only hope right now for Tomikus is to clean those Voiders up and then, use the advantage, but it doesn't look like that. We do see those sentries doing so much damage together against the Muters. The Voiders doing nice damage, and it looks like San here will kill his opponent. GG from Tomikus, and San right now up 2-0 right